He's gonna have to come up big here. Spike is down out in the open in the back of the B site. The other smoke disappears, the gun sticks out. Should be an easy kill. Took a bit, but at least got it done. Now pushing forward. Oh! Superman almost caught him! But Tui pulls it right on time to get the Red Bull clutch.
And Superman has been him in these situations. Definitely a lot of pressure on Tui's there. Comes up huge, able to bring out the 2 frags required to get in there. And this was big. Going into the site, you could hear that the Viper gas was up. And the wall that they've been using as we watch the read.
Stopped by saadhak and Kawadzin on both extremities. The shot's missing a bit, allowing Superman to get that backstab onto saadhak. Now he's alone, isolating one. Turns around for the kill into less. And it's Kawadzin alone at 3 HP. The TP away so he could meet up with Apoth. And EG in a great spot for a Thrifty.
Got the spike.
They got to know they've had to deliver the damage that's been done right now to Kawadzin. Pressure on his shoulders. You have to imagine there's no way he swings this angle, right?
He's got a minute to work with. Well, now he's gonna have to swing because that just came out. There's that second swing and Superman is there.
As they head now towards B, this main control though.
Juggernaut with the contact and the kill. Apoth going backwards. Fadeaway call to QCK, and man, Loud cannot even move forward around the bend of garage of the B main. The underhand flag for a double peek. Too easy for Jogimo. Kawadzin.
My God.
As well as another flawless closed in by EG. Trying to move in, a one and done pretty much. Manages to escape on time. Aftershock avoids it. Superman TPing on the top. No command comes out. They can't cross through. Now on the top of the bricks, Superman is trying to close it down. Waiting for a Siemens to come back. The fadeaway kill as he drops and finally gets traded off. A res comes up from Les. TP in the generator for Loud as they have the player advantage in the site. Also have a pit. Usually used towards the spawn, or should I say the heaven side. As you see it right now being depleted.
Spike planted.
Deployed as the Owl drone also deployed from Derek. Looking for that Odin spray. But Les stays alive, full health and healthy. As the pit, it will also stay up. Apoth. Beautiful.
Clutch kill right there.
There's that ping, even a recon dart's available for Derek. There's that second ping. Recon goes towards the back. A spray towards Dice as Apoth wins that fight. Pit is still up as Les is trying to hold his ground behind his own pit.
Oh my God.
Running through. Apoth is there for the trade.
What? He held down W and mouse one and said, trade me. That's all they needed to do. This is how insane it is with the Odin, how much pressure they can create, and they come through. Apoth with a huge kill on the flank there. Pretty much helps secure this round because then they can get in with the... Hearing those Odins, striking fear into the heart.
The thing too for EG is when you're continuing to look at the setup for the Cypher, right, with this comp, look at where he's placing these trips. Not really too much towards the market, but let's hold that thought. Jogimo's looking for a play. Stops the ult from QCK and looks for seconds. Hit now by the Paranoia, updrafting away. Superman to save him by spraying behind from Dice into the smoke. Nature, meanwhile, pulled up his null command, not allowing Loud to add more utility for their initiation in the A site.
Here.
As things calms down,
30
it's
seconds left.
looking difficult here for Loud to regain the space back in the A site. Attention comes down to this play on Tree. Tui's walking forward as the wall comes down on the attack. Catching Nature off guard, but Nature able to survive. Allowing Jogimo to push forward. Finally gets traded out. 10 seconds left on the clock. That trip hit by Les. Superman with the third in a round. Wow. And EG is definitely looking clean now. He took a couple of rounds to warm up. You're definitely seeing a lot of clean shots here.
Before the switch.
Incredible to see what EG is putting on the server from last week to this week. There was
fusion in the A site. Fault line finally pushes Nature's away. Here's the ult canceled out. Jogimo with the headshot onto Kawadzin with the Blade Storm, a second one up to
Oh my gosh.
These are quick rounds in the end for EG, but at the end of the day, it's always these trades where they come out on top.
Absolutely ridiculous play coming out of EG on that first round. Let's see if they can bring the momentum onto the attack side.
Paranoia and a knife. They realize now that the site's open.
30 seconds left.
Going for that clean plan now for A main.
Yeah. Fully in sight, so still retake here gonna happen from Loud. 0 point gives them an idea, but a lot of this lower hell utility is already being used.
Run it back now. Derek with the lineup. Cancels the running back, even gets a kill on top of that. Swinging back and forth, spots 2 players, the last 2 of Loud, up towards the tree. Smoke being thrown, Jogimo in Nature with the last 2 kills. The generator looking for more information as the wingman comes out. Nice little combination though. Looks like they heard Nature pivot back towards the generator. A 2v2 ensues, make that a 2v1. Tui's again alone, and stopped by apop on the top of the A tower.
If you're working the map well. Okay, Pav.
Yeah, even the upshot missed, but apop is there to fight. 36 seconds left on the clock as the lockdown comes down, and all of Loud instantly running across towards the A side this time. No defensive utility to delay. So EG has to try to get a timing, and as apop comes through,
Here we go.
The orb that was actually a cove that was allowing, I mean, the double orb to allow Loud to cross over towards the A site. Hunter's Fury should be an easy kill right now for apop. He does get a ping at least onto one player. There is that first kill. Tui's meanwhile training it back onto Jockey on the other side. Tarik with the wall bang. A second one onto Tui's. A 2 versus 1. Let's re-pivoting now towards the left side, holding down towards the screen. They have no information for EG. So you see them just moving around, making a lot of noise, covering every single angle. And Les is in a good spot for a 1v1. And as he swings out, there's that first one in the back of dice. apop on the top of the pipes. Misses the shot.
Delay.
With that snake bite. Les now moving towards the top of the A tower. apop is guessing around towards the back in those footsteps. It's going to be heard all along by Les. A great spot here for Les to get the kill as apop repels up. A Red Bull clutch as Loud finishes the half with 8.
And they haven't yet showed what weapons they have.
Still haven't. They finally do. The net actually catches the teammates. As if flank comes out, somehow saadhak cannot win these shots. The flank from behind of Kawazine from the boiler, traded out by Superman. Plant comes down. No opportunity to drop the wingman. So it's a 2v4. A mistake from saadhak that could turn costly for Loud as QCK is trying to win it back for the defensive side. A first pick out onto Nature. The lurk out from apop, as we know him for, wins that against Les. It's up to QCK who had that outlaw, picks up a stinger. It's going head-to-head against apop around the corner, and apop is just a drive-by, walking across calmly with the headshot. And a thrifty, well, not really a thrifty, but the force buy actually is converted for EG.
Right. I mean, Loud was even on their low buy, not expecting that, kind of bringing their own medicine. EG was too.
As the wingman gets the plant.
Planted.
Doc at least wins that one, but it's looking pretty grim for him to try to win the 1 versus 3, especially with the wall blocking his path
Placing swarm grenade.
to move back in the A site.
You ever just bounce into it and make music? Makes that little boing boing noise. Sometimes you gotta keep yourself on the up and up when you're playing, and that's how you do it. Bounce into the wall. Obviously, nothing gonna happen here for saadhak. He is trying to get some exit frags on the way out. Never mind. Never mind. I'm thinking of the post plants here. There's some mollies making a hot foot. Yeah. Still, you can never count out saadhak.
And EG gives him a chance to reset the clock, run it back in their favor. But for Loud this time around, they have their own 2 ults to work with on the retake, and they'll use it. Locked down now for saadhak. Superman trying to delay as much as he can, even pushing forward through his own molly.
Player standing.
Loud slowly working this out. There's only Nature left. 5 HP remaining. The wall to high tide. He can't get it done. They'll defuse it for Loud. And they'll close the second map to bring this to sunset. At the entrance of B main. There's that first pick from Les once again. Good crosshair placement. The basics traded out by Tarik. The QCK still accounted for, gets that kill, has a running back, but he doesn't need it!
Oh my god.
2 instant kills onto apop and Jogimo. Tarik on a 1 versus 2. Thankfully, a hat came out just before, allowing Tarik to get ready on this 1 versus 2. Another clutch attempt, but both players walking down slowly, couldn't get the surprise kill.
Already down, trying to hold it with 4 in sight.
Oh, this is annoying. Look at all that.
Oh my god!
On hands, the aftershock. Nature gets hit by it 1 TP'd away, but there's still players flooding across. Shock darts coming through from the spawn site to still hit players down for EG. Tarik again, alone, a 1 versus 3. Off by Les coming out. Beam. And the aftershock comes out a little bit too late. Nature in a forward position all the way towards the spawn. Cancelled TP. A flash. It gets cancelled by Nature, but he couldn't line up the other kills here with the Vandal. No wall banks coming through. Superman and Tarik The Vietnamese duo with Tarik with the first kill onto less. Nightfall then coming out for some information, doubling up the fight back towards the A site. The lineup on two, it's a 1v1. Him and QCK, 8 bullets left. The spray comes across. Tarik comes in for the 4K in the round and keeps EG alive in this game.
An incredible round from Tarik. The awareness to keep moving. The eye
To be ready. He's good for those 3. It's clean.
You're kidding me.
Spike once again down at the same spot. Les trying to squeeze through now towards the left side of A main. He's being spotted now by Nature. Haunt being thrown out, and they definitely decide to fall back and now want to play the power of numbers again. 4 versus 2. Being pinned. Apoth is even also flanking.
You just have to understand how much that shouldn't happen. And not an error from Loud, but Tarik being able to place 3 shots like that without
30
timing
seconds
to get
left.
swung. And literally pulling everything out of the hat that they need to right now to make these rounds come true. Beautiful stuff from EG. Loud, however, never count them out.
Exactly. When you give them that space and that respect, Loud could take advantage of it. 12 seconds left, forcing out a Rolling Thunder on top of that.
Remaining.
And Tui's made it through the smoke for that kill onto Nature. The run through, the bait! The flank from behind! What? Aggression on the extremities from time to time.
A little bit of a change. Cypher trips around just so they can keep map control. Kalenzine hits Superman, though. They've known they can find that fight normally. And it is Kalenzine to start us off the first blood.
Even Tarik left his teammate just to clear out middle to make sure. Trying to leverage now the Nightfall potentially for a retake. Hunter's Fury out, Kalenzine getting the wall bang. That's
2.
actually the Nightfall down.
Oh my gosh.
Now the Rolling Thunder out for the post plant as well, just to secure the plant down. There's only 2 players left. It's Nature and Apoth up against the whole team of Loud. In great positions now, needing only those last 2, and Loud has so many ults to work with this round to make it painful for EG. But if Loud could win a 2 versus 4, potentially EG can as well. Full kit for Nature. Apoth alone. Apoth dropped by Kalenzine. Ace being looked at by the fans. Nature with the kill. Kalenzine hunting him down. And Nature denies it. But 1 HP remaining in that pit. There's still Util out for the post plant. There's no time left. Saadhak gets the kill. The sun sets for EG's journey. But you do have Loud qualifying for Madrid.